Hey YouTube, Pete Norfolk Chili Head, how are you all doing? I am back once again for Spicy Saturday with another hot sauce review, and yep, once again we've got another brand new local company featuring today on the channel, which we've never featured before. I'm really discovering lots of fantastic local producers at the moment. So much going on in Norfolk and the east of England, East Anglia kind of region, and I'm really excited to be bringing to you today another fantastic Norfolk producer. I'm talking today about a company called the Saucerer, and this is their barbecue sauce. And isn't that an awesome looking bottle? I love the design, I love the kind of wizard sorcerer kind of lady on the front there. I love the artwork and the whole sort of concept behind it. The Saucerer is a great play on words. I really like this, and it's a fantastic looking sauce. It's not going to be bringing loads of heat, I'm pretty sure about that. I don't think it's really meant to be a hot sauce. It's basically just, you know, more of a standard kind of barbecue sauce, but I did try this at a chili festival recently, and it was really fantastic, so I just had to get myself some and really bring this one to you guys, because it's something definitely worth checking out. So it says on here it's ideal for steaks, chops, ribs, burgers and sausages, suitable as a sauce or marinade for grilling, barbecuing and pan frying. It says baste chicken, lamb or meat whilst barbecuing, grilling or roasting, or add to food once cooked. And as you can see, the actual sauce itself looks fantastic. It's got that classic brownish kind of reddish barbecue sauce kind of look to it, and it flows really well, but it looks like it's got that nice kind of thickness that you really want from a barbecue sauce. And I'm really looking forward to having this tonight with my chicken, so that's why I'm reviewing it for you today. So ingredients wise, we have water, tomato at 50%, spirit vinegar, brown sugar, molasses, salt, garlic, paprika, coarse chili, bay leaves, hydrolyzed vegetable protein stock, yellow maize, ground ginger, cayenne pepper, parsley, oregano. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Does it mean oregano and it's just been misspelt? I'm not 100% sure. And then after that, we've unfortunately got a few E numbers. We've got colorants, sweeteners, stabilizers and enhancers. Not quite such a fan of those, but it is good to see some actual chili in there. You know, you've got some coarse chili and some cayenne pepper in there, so it should have a little bit of spiciness to it. It says it's bottled in Norfolk, and it says imported from South Africa. That's another little bit of a confusion point there. I mean, if it's bottled in Norfolk, how does it get here from South Africa? Not 100% sure on that, but the guy on the stall at the Chili Festival who served this to me was South African, and he was, you know, really nice. You pay £5 at the festival and you get a free bottle. So you only have to spend £5 to get a free bottle of sauce, which is fantastic. So really good customer service. And as this is a company which I'm not familiar with, that could be potentially the same for a number of other people. And so it's a great way of building up a good customer base and getting your sauces out there. So there's a couple of question marks here, but it's looking like it's going to be really good. And it says once it's open, consumed within 30 days. But I don't think that's going to be much of a problem, because if I remember correctly, this is delicious. So you can hear it sloshing around in there. Right, that's probably enough of a shake on this one. It's got a nice wide neck, so you shouldn't have any flow issues. So let's get this one open. Immediately it does smell actually quite spicy, which is quite encouraging. It's definitely got that vinegariness, the tomatoiness, the kind of the sweetness coming through, but slightly more with slightly more of a bite to it than I was kind of imagining, to be honest. It's got a bit of a sharpness there. I guess is that maybe from the vinegar, possibly, but possibly from some of the spices and the chili as well. So it smells really good. Definitely tomatoey, definitely sweet. So let's get some on the spoon and check this out. Like I say, I'm going to be having this tonight with some chicken stuffed with mozzarella, and got some Parma ham wrapped around it. And as you can see, this is flowing really well. When you get it on the spoon, it actually looks more like a, well, kind of like a ketchup kind of consistency, which is pretty good. But it really does have that classic sort of dark red, reddish brown barbecue sauce kind of colour. So, without further ado guys, down the hatch. Okay, straight away, absolutely no heat. There's literally no heat in this at all, guys. So if you're a chili head, there's no heat at all. I really can't tell that there's any chilies in there at all, I'm afraid. So on the heat scale, it's as close to 0 as you can get. It's not even a 1 on the heat scale for me. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's not even a 1. The flavour is very pleasant. It's very tomatoey, almost like a ketchup, but with more, less of a sharpness, less of a kind of a stringent kind of sharpness through it, but kind of like a fresh tomatoey kind of taste, almost like like when you have a glass of tomato juice to drink. It's kind of like that, kind of like a very fresh, full flavoured tomatoiness, rather than something that's been tempered with sugar or salt like you would get with a ketchup. It's very, very mildly smoky, but only quite mildly, and the whole flavour of it really is, in general, quite a mild flavour. It's not a very strong barbecue sauce. It's not that one that's going to be overly sweet or overly kind of in your face and taking over all of the other flavours. It's quite a mild sauce, but it's very pleasant and I do like it. I'm going to have a bit more. See, I'm trying to pick up on the other ingredients like the molasses and the garlic, paprika, ginger, parsley, cayenne pepper. None of it's really coming through in my opinion. You can't pick out any of those individual flavours. All I can really get is the tomato, a lot of sweetness and a small amount of smokiness. I'm just going to have one more. Like I say, guys, it is really, really nice, but it's not actually what I was expecting from when I tried it at the festival. Let's have a bit more. I think when I was at the festival, because I've been trying a lot of hot sauces and my mouth was probably already burning when I had this, I probably couldn't quite tell how hot it was, and its flavours from the other sauces were probably mingling with this a little bit. So it does have a different flavour to what I was expecting. It's much more tomatoey, less of the garlic than I was expecting, less salty than I was expecting, less spicy than I was expecting. I mean, like I say, it's 0 on the heat level, guys, but it is a very nice sauce. And if you are kind of fancying, for a change, just a bit of a mild barbecue sauce to go with some meat that you're grilling maybe, or barbecuing, of course. Like I say, I'm having this on chicken tonight. Then this would go really well. On the flavour, out of 10, I'd probably give it about a 7, I would say. It's not quite as up there as I was expecting it to be from when I tasted it at the festival. Like I say, I've been eating lots of other stuff, trying lots of and nibbling on lots of things, so lots of other flavours going on there when I tried it. So it's a little bit different to what I expected, but still very, very nice. Not quite as high up there as I would say with my favourite barbecue sauces like Wraith, for example, from Grim Reaper Foods. Absolutely fantastic barbecue sauce. You can't really get any better. This isn't quite reaching those levels, but it is really good. I would say the only real way that I would personally improve upon it, if I could, would be to add a bit more garlic maybe, and definitely up the heat level a bit. I mean, even just to bring it to maybe a 3 or a 4 on the heat scale would be quite interesting. But as I say, like, I've had about 3 spoonfuls and there's no heat in this at all. Perfect for anyone who prefers a milder sauce, definitely. So it's really interesting, and I am looking forward to trying more from this company. I've got a couple more of their sauces. I've got a green chili sauce and I have a peri-peri sauce from them, so I'm definitely looking forward to trying those. But like I say, guys, this is not one for the chili heads. This is more of a everyday non-chili head kind of product, which can be used as a standard table barbecue sauce, which the whole family can enjoy. So go and check out the Saucerer's barbecue sauce, handmade in Norfolk but imported from South Africa. Not sure how that works. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be back once again very soon with another review. I am off to Bloodstock Metal Festival tomorrow, Horns Up. Going to see Rob Zombie, Cannibal Corpse, Death, Sepultura, Sabaton, Within Temptation, Trivium, Raging Speedhorn. you know, loads and loads of awesome bands. So I'm going to be offline for a few days, and I will be back after that with some more reviews for you guys. So keep it spicy. Take care.